TikTok trends are destroying lives yet again, but what's new? Today I'll be talking about the recent TikTok trend deemed as devious licks. So basically, devious licks are things that students steal from the school, and basically the devious part is the most daring, hard item they can get and obtain. So the more harder the item is to get and more obscene it is, the more devious it is. So for the first few weeks of the 2021-2022 school year, kids have been posting all over TikTok their devious licks.
Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter. Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on.
So the trend started off small with stealing things like soap dispensers, masks, other school supplies, and just things that can be replaced more easily and are easy for most people to obtain. But now, as the trend has progressed, people are stealing things you would never think they'd be able to get away with from school. And one of the flaws about this trend, which isn't really a flaw for the people it's affecting, but it's for the people that are actually participating in the devious lick trend. So since these students are actually posting their videos of them either stealing or what they have stolen, they are able to get caught easily. So these kids, they've been punished, and I'll talk about that later. Not all of it, but I'm saying punished, not intensely, but at least they're getting consequences for their actions. So schools where devious licks have taken over are having to put rules in place to regulate this trend and help prevent it in the future. So there's one TikTok creator, their act is Zinali, and I watched it and I felt so bad for her. So she's personally been affected by the licks because the rules that they're putting in place are now strict and are affecting her. So she would post pictures of her daily outfits in the bathroom, but now because people are often stealing in the bathrooms for this trend, they're going to be timing you and watching over students, not while they're going to the washroom, but they're going to be outside the doors and just putting time limits on when they go to the washroom and tracking down their time. So she won't be able to post those videos without being seen as a devious lick trend participator when she's really just showing her outfits of the day. So here's her video.
Additionally, students must be signed out of class to use the bathroom, and teacher asks that for any student who is absent for class for an extended time in the bathroom, please contact the main office or security hub. Staff, teachers, and administrators will also be checking bathrooms between and during classes to help monitor use. So students, please be sure that once you are using the facility, that you get right back to class. And if there are several students within a bathroom, you will be asked to head back to class.
While others have just brushed off the trend, lots of people have been affected by it, especially the teachers and the schools. Of course, nobody really loves school, some people do, but there is lots of problems with modern schools today and systems, but it's never a good idea to steal because that's just gonna make everything worse. And lots of schools can't actually afford to replace all the stuff that's being stolen. They can't afford to replace everything that's been stolen in the bathroom, like toilets, sinks, mirrors. That's just not in their budget. If a toilet just breaks down on a normal day during school, then yeah, they can replace that because it's one toilet, but they can't replace an entire bathroom and all the fixtures included in it. So thus far, those who have been caught some students have been suspended, some students have gone to community service, and some students that have not participated in it are being threatened that if they do this trend, that they will be arrested. I couldn't find much about any other the consequences happening to students, but schools are trying to stop this trend by placing rules and threatening students because this just is crazy. Of course, TikTok hasn't released a statement yet, even though they are partially to blame for this trend because they aren't taking down really any of the videos of these children stealing or teens stealing. So that's just influencing others. And when you are at that age, you are very easily influenced. So TikTok has to do something or step in, or this trend is just gonna keep harming schools, keep harming people who aren't involved, and just make everything worse.
Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter, man, you got.
So now I'm going to show some of the clips of the things that have been stolen, and then I'm going to talk about what I think about those devious licks after.
Just hit this absolutely duplicitous lick. Principal ain't going home today.
This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter, man, you got bitches slap this. You feel me?
What the fuck is going on, bro? Look at this shit. Look, bro. Oh my fuck, bro. Dude, these fucking kids are ruthless.
Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter, man, you got bitches slap this. You feel me? Fucking your hoe. Giddy up.
Oh my god, it just filled. What's the right way? Let me see. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Bro.
Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter, man, you got bitches slap this. You feel me? Fucking your. Hey man, you already know who it is. Your boy Lil B. Hey man, it's that Hoop Life mixtape. This that pretty boy music. If you on the streets, man, you in the gutter, man, you got bitches slap this. You feel me?
So in those videos I've shown, you can see that there's bathrooms destroyed, that somebody took a hand dryer home, and someone tried to, I don't know if this was a joke or not, but someone tried to tamper with the principal's car at their school. Like, it's some things are little, some things are big. And then also you can see that there's a news story of people stealing a whole bunch of computers and other technology from a school. Like, it started off small, and then now it's just going too far. So if you know anybody that's participating in this trend and they haven't been caught and you think it's wrong, then I would tell your school about it. And yeah, this just has to stop, because could you imagine people went into your house and stole your stuff? That's basically the same thing. It's never good to steal. And yeah, I know it was harmless at first, but now it's just not good. You're not a good person if you think that this is funny. And of course, TikTok is responsible, or partially responsible, for another bad trend. So I hope they start taking these videos down so nobody else gets influenced. But what do you guys think of the devious licks? Comment down below. But I honestly decided to do some commentary on this trend because I think that this trend just needs to stop, and we all have to tell people that we know, or people that are immature in our lives that are doing this, to stop. I personally don't know anybody that's done this, but I'm not in school this year because I just graduated, but if I saw anybody at my school doing this, I would report them. And in my high school experience, there has been people that have stolen stuff and broken stuff, but this is like 10 times 10 that. So devious licks are bad, and hopefully there's no more TikTok trends like this. But thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.